At this time, I want to invite the children to come up for a special children's message because we have a guest today. Actually, the next couple of Sundays, next few Sundays, we're going to have some guests. And so this morning, Mr. Dennis Stoner is going to be with us. He's going to come up and share a little bit during our children's sermon, but you're going to notice that he's lighting a candle first. So that candle is a baptismal candle that we light during baptisms, and he's going to talk to you a little bit today about sharing Christ's light. Come on, Dennis.
How are you guys? Well, like Pastor said, my name's Dennis, and I'm a paramedic. Pastor has asked several of us in the congregation to do sermons for you guys, saying how our light, or God's light, shines through us in our life. So, who knows what a paramedic does? That's right. We help people when they're injured. So, like, if you guys have a bad boo-boo, do mommies still do the mommy kiss to make things feel better? Yeah? Okay. Well, when the mommy kiss doesn't work, sometimes they call us. They call 911, and I ride on an ambulance. So, if somebody's hurt really bad, or if somebody feels very sick, they'll have us come out to help. I'm not like Jesus. I don't have a healing touch. But in my ambulance, I have some tools and stuff that help me to help people. I have medications and bandages and machines that help me see what's going on so I can help people. I think God's using me as a tool to help people. It's not something I necessarily chose to do. I always liked helping people, but I didn't picture myself being a paramedic when I was little because like bad cuts and that kind of stuff. I didn't like to see blood or if somebody was sick. So as I got older, I helped my sons in scouts, like Cub Scouts. Anybody do that? You used to? Well, I was a Cub Master, and one of the things that I had to do was I had to go around and do uniform inspections. And one of the nights that I was doing a uniform inspection, it was in an ambulance station. And I got talking to one of the EMTs there, and he explained what they did. And I guess I can call it a calling. Till the end of that night, I knew that I needed to serve on an ambulance. So I went, I had some training, and I started out just driving an ambulance, and I knew CPR, some first aid. And as I got more involved, I became an EMT, and eventually I went to school for more training and became a paramedic. So, like I said, I think God's using me and his light is shining through me when I'm helping other people. I know when I was growing up, my dad was a firefighter. And I can remember him, like when the fire sirens would go off, he would go running from our house to the firehouse so that he could go help people at accidents and stuff like that, helping in floods by pumping out basements. And my son actually has done that too. He's a firefighter and he was an EMT. So I think God uses us and his light shines through us helping other people. Uh, he, he puts us in places where we can do things. I have a friend who, a couple months back, was driving in his car. He had a friend with him who's an EMT. And a couple vehicles in front of them, while they were driving, there was a bad accident. It was a couple tractor trailers and cars, and there ended up being a fire. And because of his training and her training as an EMT, they were able to get some people out of the cars so that they weren't hurt worse than they were. So I think a lot of it is God's placing us places to help people. And it may not be anything big like an accident or a fire. It may be something as simple as, like, it's easier for you guys to get up off the floor. Like when you're sitting down, you hop up. But as we get older, sometimes when people get down on the floor, they can't get back up, and sometimes they've called ambulances out for that. It may be something simple, but we're still helping those people, okay? We're there for a reason. I think God uses a lot of people to do a lot of things helping others. He puts people in positions as firefighters, EMTs, paramedics, doctors, police officers. We're all there to help. And sometimes the helping isn't necessarily waiting till they're hurt. Sometimes we're helping them by showing them safer ways to do things too. So again, like I said, I think we can shine God's light through us by helping other people. And you guys can do that too. I mean, helping, like, if you see somebody trying to come in the door here at the church, we have some people in the congregation that use walkers and stuff to get in. Sometimes it's kind of hard for them to open the door and get in themselves. You guys can help by pushing the button and opening the door or holding the door for them. You think that's something you guys can do? Yeah, that's something simple, but it's helping others, and it's letting God's light shine through you by helping others. Anybody have any questions for me? No? Like I said, I think God uses us as a tool to help others, and we are a tool like a flashlight. We can shine God's light for others by helping. So before you guys leave, here you can pass the box around, take a couple Band-Aids. They're Paw Patrol Band-Aids, and let them remind you that God's light can shine through you by helping others.